Good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody, whenever you're watching this. Um, this is just a quick video to talk to you about the Baltimore news that came out this week. Training camp just started back up for the Ravens. They had their second preseason game. So, talk a bit about that. Uh, Josh Johnson was the starting quarterback this game. He went 11 for 11. He had a really good game. He also threw a touchdown to running back Owen Wright, who started at running back this game, which I thought was interesting. I thought they were going to go to Ali. If he had is Owen Wright started last game, I thought they were going to give Ali a shot because Ali was their draft pick this year. Anyways, so on the offense, 3/5 of the offensive line did not play. Well, actually, more like 1/5 or 4/5 of the offensive line didn't play. Stanley and Linderbaum both didn't play. So 3/5 of the starting didn't play. Ben Cleveland started at center. I thought that was pretty interesting. McCary was left tackle. Right tackle was Rosengarten. Left guard was Voorhees. So I did think it's through that Cleveland started at center. He had one bad miscommunication, but other than that, I thought he was pretty solid. Um, I guess the plan was to keep is to have Cleveland as a backup center Linderbaum. That way they don't have to rely on McCary to play center anymore. Just in case if something happens to Linderbaum and they need an emergency center, they can keep McCary out and just have somebody else play center and have McCary focus on the guard slash tackle role. Um, so they also had Falele in at right guard, which I also thought was interesting. Is going into this year, I think Rosengarten is starting at right tackle, or he's starting at left guard. Left tackle is Stanley, and center is Linderbaum. So that leaves the right guard spot open, and I think right now it comes down to Cleveland and Falele. I think Falele is more likely, but I do like both options currently. Either Cleveland or Falele. I'll be interested to know who they pick there. On the defensive side, I do like Adisa Isaac. He had a couple really nice plays in his preseason debut. Also, thought Bo Braid had another really good game. Uh, Played last week, and I thought it was pretty solid. Then he comes back again, another really solid. Yeah, but that's part of because of my UMD bias. You can see my Maryland poster back there. But anyways, so yeah, that was the Baltimore Ravens side. Let's move on to the Orioles. Start off with their batting, which has struggled a bit. Rutschman had a good game yesterday, but yeah, has struggled a bit. And he also was dealing with a bit of a back injury. Gunnar Henderson had a really nice series against the Red Sox, so he looked really good. Um, Colton Cowser is picking up a bit of steam. Um, so I'm excited to see what he does. O'Hearn has fallen down a bit. Mountcastle seemed to have fallen down a bit too. Santander and Cowser are both really good. Mullins has been hot and cold. There are some games where he's looked really good, some games where he's looked top. Um, but anyways, it was the batting with the pitching. Uh, Rodriguez is on the IL, not good. So the last two games, they've had Albert Suarez start, and Suarez has now had the most uh, innings thrown without giving up a run of any Orioles starter this year, which is because of Burns' bad game against the Red Sox. So now Suarez takes over that spot. Um, I thought Suarez had a really nice game. Let me to see what the Povich, I thought also had a really, really solid game against Red Sox too. Like the only bad pitcher this series was Burns. Other than that, I think Kramer started the first game. He looked really good, and of course, Povich and Suarez, the last two, have also some nice outings. It's also making this year for Trevor Rogers, who I think is starting in a couple days, and hopefully he gets better. If he doesn't get better, then maybe his seat will start to heat up for Povich or Suarez to start later over him when Grayson Rodriguez returns. But that's it with the starters. When it comes to relievers of high leverage, let's start with the high leverage guys. Anthony Dominguez needs to be the full-time closer. No ifs, ands, or buts. Kimbrel has not looked good. Too many games where he's either given up a lead or made the deficit worse. I think Kimbrel will be maybe he'll be more of a low leverage guy coming in like a 3 or 4 run deficit. Where if they give up run, it's whatever, they're losing anyway. It's over. However, he came in when it was a 2-run game and he made it a 5-run game, and the Orioles rallied back to make it back to a 2-run game, only for Kenley Jansen to close it out. So that was an instance where Kimbrel did not look good, and I don't think he's had a couple good games since the All-Star break. Mind you, he almost made the All-Star team, but ever since then he has not been good. Anyways, so that's Kimbrel. And Cano can get the ground outs, and he is decent with Gendo. He seems to struggle with batters on base, coming in with batters on base. It feels like with him, he has to come in with either no runners on or runner on with 1 or 2 outs. Because it feels like with Cano, he's guaranteed to give up at least a hit in there. And if that hit comes with or is on first or second, it's probably a run. Which is the problem with the ground ball pitcher. That's what the ground ball can sneak up the middle for a blue single and bring in a runner. So if you're gonna bring in a runner, if you're bringing not a runner pitcher with runners on, I think your best option right now either Ciano Perez or Bert Smith. And right now, I think I go Perez. I think besides Dominguez, Perez is probably our second best pitcher when it comes to high leverage. So yeah, that's everything when it comes to the Ravens and the Orioles. Once again, Orioles split it 4 games against the Red Sox. Ravens win their second preseason game against the Atlanta Falcons. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time for another video.